Today we're going to investigate the perimeter of different rectangles. When we say perimeter, we're referring to the distance around the shape. Area is the amount of shape that the amount of area the shape actually takes up. But perimeter is the distance around the shape. Today we're going to focus on perimeter. I have a string that is 24 inches long. If I create a rectangle out of my 24-inch long string, what is my perimeter of this rectangle? How could you figure out the area of this rectangle? You could figure out that the perimeter is 24 inches because that is the distance around this shape, and that is how much string I measured. In order to find the area, we could measure two sides and then multiply the two. We also could use grid paper. So I'm going to show you my shape with my rectangle, with my string, and then I'm going to use my marker to show the four corners just so we can investigate some more. Okay, so I'm going to put my string aside for now, but my string made this rectangle. The perimeter we decided should be 24 inches because that's how long of a string I have, but let's go ahead and double check. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7 inches, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Since I know that this is 7 inches and it's a rectangle, so is this dimension right here, and then here, 5. What's my perimeter? Yep, it matches up to my 24 inches. Notice for perimeter, we just use the unit inch. We don't use square inches because it's a linear. It's not a square that we're measuring. Okay, how do I find the area of this? I can multiply my length times my width to get the area. So area is 35 inches square. Okay, that was pretty easy and should be reviewed. Now, if I got my string back and I made a shape like this, oops, sorry, it's a little bit harder for you to see. But now my shape is this. Is it the same perimeter? Is it the same area? Go ahead and investigate that. Today, we are going to solve different rectangles that have the same perimeter. So any rectangle I make with this string should have a 24-inch perimeter because I'm not adding any length to my string and I'm not taking away any length to my string. If you have a string at home, go ahead and practice this. It's a little bit hard for you to see on my video, and it might help you if you actually have a string in your hands, or if you're in class, then get a string from your teacher. Here's what I'd like you to do today. Can different rectangles have the same perimeter? Make as many rectangles as you can with a perimeter 24 inches on your grid paper. Also, keep side lengths a whole number. For example, use 5 inches and not 4.5. Here's an example of what your work will look like. Here's your rectangle. Its perimeter is 24 inches, and then they identified what the area is. Let me show you what it looks like on my grid paper. Here's a rectangle that I made that is the perimeter is 24 inches. And then the area of my figure is 27 square inches. You can use grid paper for this work, but there are going to be some possibilities that are larger than the 9 that this allows you to go. So just use your math notebook, or you could use the centimeter grid paper if you need to move past 9, which is a strong possibility. Here's how you could record your work. You could label the rectangle's dimensions, and then you can write the area and the perimeter, and then you can even do like a rough visual of it. So that, I think I did 3 times 9. Area was 27 units squared, perimeter was 24 units, and then the visual looked like this. And you could even include the lines in here. Just to let you know, there are 6 possible solutions to this. Remember, you're trying to find perimeters with 24 units. The units can be centimeters or inches. So how many can you find? Good luck.